name is Megan Esser. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist, and I'm one of the owners at ITL Health along with my mom, my dad, and my sister. At ITL Health, we focus on magnesium and magnesium-based supplements, and we optimize everything for best absorption in the body. We currently have a magnesium powder called Mag 365, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. It's an ionic magnesium citrate, and it's very well absorbed by the body. We quickly realized that a lot of people preferred capsules over powder. So because we couldn't make our ionic magnesium citrate into a capsule because it needs water to be activated, we went to work researching the next best absorbed form of magnesium, and we came up with magnesium bisglycinate. Now, magnesium bisglycinate is 2 molecules of glycine and 1 molecule of magnesium attached together. Now, why this is important is because glycine is the smallest of the amino acids, and so it's very easy for the body to absorb, and it kind of takes magnesium along for the ride. The other reason why this is important is because magnesium supplementation can cause digestive upset in some people, especially those with sensitive digestive systems. So because the glycine amino acid is so small, it is able to be absorbed directly into the intestinal cells, and it gets absorbed in the top of the small intestine. So you don't have to worry about the magnesium supplement going into your digestive system and possibly causing upset. It gets absorbed by the intestinal cells nicely into the body for it to go to proper use. Now, why is magnesium bisglycinate a good form of magnesium to use? So a lot of you will be familiar with magnesium benefits. Magnesium is responsible for 80% of biochemical reactions in the body, and that translates to approximately 1,000 known reactions. So magnesium is a supplement, is a mineral that you really don't want to become deficient in. It's very well studied for its ability to calm the muscles, to calm the nerves, and therefore help in anxiety, stress, and sleep situations. Now, glycine is also studied to help with stress. It's an inhibitory neurotransmitter, so it helps shut off the brain when it needs to go to sleep. And there have been studies that have shown that people get a better sleep when they supplement with glycine. So when you take a supplement or a nutrient like magnesium and combine it with glycine, it can be a little bit stronger than just a different form of magnesium because you're putting 2 things together that both do well for calming the body and giving the body an excellent sleep. So in the end, we created Prismag. Prismag is a pure magnesium bisglycinate capsule. Now, what sets Prismag away from apart from other magnesium bisglycinate capsules? So when we went to work on formulating this, we started to realize that there was a big discrepancy in the amount of elemental magnesium that different magnesium bisglycinates offered. We saw amounts as low as 80 milligrams per capsule and amounts as high as 200 milligrams per capsule. So we thought, how can this be? Because most people use a standard capsule size. So what we realized is that a lot of magnesium bisglycinate capsules are buffered with magnesium oxide. And some companies don't even know this because it comes at a manufacturing level of raw ingredients that they're ordering magnesium bisglycinate that's buffered with magnesium oxide. Now, why this is able to give you more elemental magnesium is because magnesium oxide is a very small molecular size. Magnesium bisglycinate is a large molecular size. So if you take the standard capsule, which we use, all we can fit in one of these capsules is 80 milligrams of pure magnesium bisglycinate. Now, we could top it up with some magnesium oxide that's at a smaller level, and then we could boast, instead of 80 milligrams of elemental magnesium per capsule, that we can fit up to 200, 240 milligrams of elemental magnesium. However, when 120 of those milligrams are magnesium oxide, that poses a problem because you're getting elemental magnesium, but you're not getting magnesium bisglycinate that's stated on the label. And furthermore, studies show that magnesium oxide only has a 4% absorption rate. So then you think you're getting a lot of magnesium, but it's not the magnesium that's well absorbed by the body, and it will not go to proper use. So Prismag focuses on pure magnesium bisglycinate. We do not buffer with magnesium oxide. We do not use any fillers. We don't use any excipients. We don't use any flow agents. What you see is what you get. There is only magnesium bisglycinate in that capsule. We also use a Pullulan capsule, which is a vegan capsule. So this whole supplement is vegan. And why we use that is because according to our research, it is the cleanest capsule to use in the market. Prismag has won the Best Sleep Aid Award in Rude Health magazine during their lockdown awards. So we were really proud of this because it showed when everybody was very stressed at the original lockdown, Prismag really helped people sleep. So this particular one is pure magnesium bisglycinate. We also offer Prismag Plus, which has vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 in it for better bone health, better teeth health, better heart health, better immune health. Vitamin K2, when looking at the studies, actually breaks down in the presence of other alkaline minerals. So if you mix vitamin K2 with minerals such as calcium or magnesium, it actually will not make label by the time of expiry because the calcium or the magnesium breaks it down. So we use microencapsulated K2 to ensure that it does not break down and that our label still meets third-party testing standards at time of expiry. We also use a vegan D3 from Lichen. And so again, Prismag Plus, just like Prismag, it is completely pure. It has the magnesium, the vitamin D3, and the vitamin K2, and nothing else. We never use any flow agents, and all of our products are completely pure. We really encourage you to try Prismag Pure Magnesium Bisglycinate so that you can notice a difference in your sleep and stress the way thousands of others have. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at itlhealth.com. And thank you so much for taking the time to listen today.